So we have another dually update today. If you guys watched the previous episode, we finally put the 5-inch exhaust on this dually. Which looks way better than this stock exhaust setup with this, whatever this is.
That's 18-wheeler too.
And they had an axle dumped with some self-tappers. I mean, this is worse than redneck engineering. I mean, this is just some...
That's trailer park engineering.
This is trailer park, just ratchet, no taste engineering. So that, gotta take it to a dump here soon. And yeah, this side exit looks way better. I mean, even if the 5-inch exhaust, this axle dumped with the proper tip would look way better than whatever this was. And it sounds better now. Less drone, and do have to figure out the drive shaft. Looking at the carrier bearing, replacing it. I'm also thinking about possibly just going ahead and buying a whole new one-piece drive shaft. But that's going to require some money, so we do need you guys to head over to JW Motorsports and buy this hoodie. Head over to the website, go get some hoodies, go get some t-shirts, whatever, so that way we can fund this dually build. If not, you guys can just like, comment, and share. Maybe that'll help the algorithm push this video.
Test line you got?
I don't know, it's probably like...
pound?
No, it's probably like...
Turn it over. Tell you
I don't know what this... Oh, 25 pounds.
Huh.
But it's also like
Man,
15 years old. So... today, we're finally gonna debadge this truck and check out the damage underneath. Because previously, I told you guys this truck's been repainted. You can tell just by looking at it from the side that the orange peel is pretty bad. Like, I could have done a way better job painting this. And the door handles, they took no time to prep anything properly. You can still see the little grooves and all of that, the little bump. They didn't sand this smooth. They did sand this smooth, so they did like 20% of prep work, but it absolutely looks hideous up close. And so we're gonna debadge this and see, because they didn't even, you can tell that they just painted right over the badges. So when we debadge, I gotta see how much body work I need to do before I can wrap this. So we're gonna debadge the tailgate first. Assess the damage back here. Devin is helping me debadge for the first time.
Yeah, this thing ain't ever came off.
No. They just painted right over this.
Yep.
So all you need is a fishing line. You could use heat gun and heat it up a little bit, but this glue is pretty old, so remove the old glue without heating it up. This glue is not bad at all. I think maybe, just maybe, they put this on after they painted it. Here. Maybe they did the tailgate properly. Just maybe.
No, they didn't. Not on this piece.
Oh yeah, they did it on this one, I think. This is black.
Yeah, they didn't here because you can see it.
Ah. Let me see.
You see the old paint right there.
Oh yeah.
You can see like where some of the paint went down in it.
Mm-hmm. Still not bad.
No, not bad.
Alright, you keep working on this. I'm gonna go work on this up here. Because this is where it's kind of concerning. Because you can actually see the 3500 and the Chevy. You can see right there. Yeah, we're about to find out. You just work it. Oop, oop. Alright.
You want to make sure you start with fishing line that is not 10.5 years old.
Yeah. Oh, I think this is... No. You can see the pearl gray paint job underneath. But I think we have good news. The paint job was so bad that it wasn't nearly thick enough. So if you look over here, come close, you see the old paint right there? But it almost blends in with the new paint. So all I gotta do is just wet sand this with like 2,000 to 3,000 grit sandpaper, and just get it all smooth, and then wrap over it. So that's good news.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna have to go buy new door panels or new doors.
Yeah, thank God you ain't gotta get a whole new door.
Right. Because that junkyard, they've been screwing me over every time I go over there. Freaking $60 for used door handles.
Hey, they gotta stay in business somehow or another.
Yeah, by ripping off me off. Or Cody got a good deal. I think they're just racist. It's on my daddy's credit card. My trust fund card. Us trust fund babies we have, it's like EBT, but it says trust fund on it.
I didn't know if you had a green card or not.
Green card, that's for my wife.
A 10-year-old fishing line's getting the best of you.
That's
there
it. Duramax these. I'm gonna put High Country badge on here.
Fool everybody until they open the door. Are you doing a whole new interior too?
I might do the whole new interior too. I might put the LB7 Duramax badge on here too.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope.
Just to really fool people.
I wish the hood had like enough of a lip where you could put,
the new
you know, the, like the Allison sign right there. That'd be dope.
I'm gonna put a 4x4 sticker in the back.
There you go. How you get the ones off my truck?
Yeah. Show everybody the 4x4.
Oh yeah. Hey, I like that 4-wheel drive.
What?
Them Bluetooth CV axles. Oh yeah.
Technically, in the rear, it does have 4 tires, so 4 wheels.
4-wheel drive in the rear.
Yep.
Hey look, this one has a fender liner.
Yep, the other one don't.
Holy cow, it's got rock
Hey,
lights.
so you know what's funny? See if I got the key to this truck. I do not. When we test drove this truck, you know that fog light button?
Yeah.
You know what the guy told me that fog light button was for?
What?
I was like, so what's this button right here? And he goes, oh, those are for rock lights. I'm like, that's for the fog lights. I just wasn't sure why it was taped off.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, those are for rock lights. I'm like, no, they're not. And the rock lights aren't even connected. You can see where the wires are cut off.
Yeah.
So.
Does the truck even have damn fog lights? Yeah, it does.
Come on now, it's an LT.
All tucked in there.
It's an LT, bro.
LT with what kind of grill? A Tahoe grill?
No, that's like the newer, like an LBZ.
Ah, LBZ grill. Yeah, that'll buff out.
Lights aren't even really secured in there. They like zip tied the headlights in there.
Hey, you know what? Everybody can't be perfect like you, man.
Well, I like to keep my things nice.
Look at that strength. Boy, been hitting the gym. All right, go to JW Montoya, and you can purchase these badges. $50 each.
$50. Only 2 available. One's a little bent than the other.
Yeah, I mean, got a little bit of a bend in there, but hey, you know what? It will buff out. Man, we ain't talking about them 2.5 pound fish you be catching.
Brim. Bro, I be catching them hybrids.
Them hybrids? I'm more of a catfish kind of guy. Did you say you?
Yeah.
Man, you must be eating them from the wrong place if you
I
saying
do
you.
like some fried catfish, especially from Carolina Wings.
Yeah, Carolina Wings?
We've eaten there.
Yeah, did I have the catfish? What did I have there?
I don't know. You probably ordered the whole menu.
I might have did.
Like you always do.
Hey, fat boys gotta stay fat.
Alright, zoom in right here.
Zoom in. Alright, we're zoomed in.
Alright. Look at that. Look at that fresh paint job
Look at
underneath.
that. Boy, that thing's still sparkling.
Why the hell did they repaint this truck? Because that's beautiful.
That is nice. Well, maybe
It was probably scratched up.
it is all scratched up. The badge just kept that part unscratched.
Yeah. Oh, anybody need a Chevy?
Hey, that's 2 of 2.
Yeah.
We got 2 of them now. Sell them. You know, we gotta pay for this truck. Get it rebuilt somehow.
Yeah.
Come on. There we go.
There we go.
You did better than me. I broke my side.
My biggest fear was like all the paint underneath
It's your eraser wheel.
coming
Take all
up.
that glue off.
Yeah. I was honest because that's what happened with my first truck, my LLY.
Yeah.
My white LLY. And when I debadged it, like the paint peeled up with it.
Mm.
So I had like some bare metal spots. So this is actually so far better than my OG LLY debadging. And I was actually really scared to do this. But you can't even hardly tell. Like, I mean, there's a small little groove right here. but nothing a little wet sand and polish can fix. Oh yeah, actually this is what scares me the most right here. I think this is gonna be the worst one so far in terms of the paint. Oh yeah. Alright, oh yeah, well, so this is the worst of the paint job right here. But like I said, nothing a little 2000 grit sandpaper can't smooth out. You can see the groove, you can hear it too. Man, that pearl gray color is so pretty. Pearl metallic, whatever that actual name is. I think that's a beautiful color. Alright, so if you see black, and we got the actual paint color, which is a beautiful color, but probably got scratched up pretty bad from, you know, over the years of somebody actually like using this truck for towing and hauling and whatnot, which is what I intend on using this for as well. But I also want it to look good. And I do like the 8-foot bed because it does give me a lot of space for hauling and, you know, just moving stuff. Ever since I got a truck, I always get a phone call whenever people are moving. I always help people out with picking up couches, TVs, or just moving in general. And having an 8-foot bed is gonna come in a little bit handy for other people. We do call you when we need trailers.
That's true, or lift.
Yeah, lift, trailers, picking up trucks.
Why you think I got all that stuff just for y'all to call me?
Yeah.
I'm so lonely all the time.
Devin had to buy friends.
Yeah, I had to buy friends.
It's a sad life. It's okay. Could get a flatbed, but we don't have a flatbed budget. So eventually, like, the more sales we get, obviously all the money that we generate from JW Motorsports and this YouTube will go towards right back into making content for you guys.
What? I'm not getting paid to do this?
No.
What?
Yeah. He's acting brand new like I ever paid him. That's why, like, this channel, maintaining this channel is kind of expensive, because I have a pretty expensive channel, like pretty expensive hobby. I can't just like spend 20 bucks to do stuff. Like all of this wrap, paint job, or not paint job, but the wrap and all of this cost me what? Just the wrap alone was like $700-800 bucks. Luckily, I'm saving money on labor because I'm gonna do it myself. But I got quoted for a paint job. Like I took this over to a paint place and they quoted me $18,000. And there's no way I'm paying $18,000 because that $18,000 is gonna go towards engine work if I had to spend that much. Even then, I'm not paying $18,000 for engine work. Probably gonna spend $5,000 to $8,000 if I had to guess, because we got some cool stuff coming for this truck. And then fixing up, like I gotta buy this panel, and this panel right here is about 400 bucks. And I'm gonna buy a whole new grill with the little brackets, because look, you see it's zip tied right there.
You had to buy this panel because of that.
Yeah. I mean, I could not, but I would rather buy a new panel. Maybe it wasn't an accident and that's why they got a paint job. Hey man, what are you doing?
Sorry. It's just...
Bro, you can't be peeling off the paint.
Antagonizing me.
Alright, let's go ahead and peel this off too. We don't do no bug deflectors.
Hey, I do.
Bro, it's ugly.
Oh, don't be talking.
And this one's like halfway broken anyway.
Oh, yeah, you're doing it because it's halfway broken. I understand that.
Man, be careful.
Dang it.
Oh.
Be careful, man.
Hey, this is my truck.
There you go. I'll leave it like that.
Alright, perfect.
God, it's so strong.
Nah, dog, this is...
No, bro, that's the same as that.
just all that dust made it look like pearl.
No, we ain't going to the emergency room if you cut yourself. Just gonna have to give you a kiss.
I can't afford emergency room visits, so we're gonna have to go to Caremore Animal Hospital.
Yeah, we'll touch you up.
There you go. Whoa. Looks better already.
Woo!
Making progress. We making progress.
Beautiful. Bro, what you gonna do with them cab lights?
Oh boy, we gotta do something. They put enough silicone to turn this into a submarine. Like,
Look at that silicone on there. They even did the antenna.
Oh, God.
Where's the snorkel on this thing?
Jesus.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I know. Well, I don't ever have to worry about leaking.
Nah. can only imagine what the inside of them look like.
Probably leaked, and that's why they put that much silicone on it.
Probably. Look, you need to get the mount like I have, because look at your edge sitting on the dash like mine was always.
But honestly, that's the beauty of buying a truck like this. It's a project truck. So all the ugly we get to turn into something cool. I just wish I didn't pay this much for it. Alright, so this is after using the eraser wheel, which once you get it hot, it gets a lot easier to remove, but just be careful that you don't get it too hot because you can burn the paint. And let me clean this up and let me show you guys my original paint. You can see a little bit right here where the new paint kind of sticks out, so we're going to have to sand that smooth. Alright, so we still have a little bit of like residue left over, so a little bit of Goo Gone. We'll get rid of it, or alcohol, but I'm gonna probably like to see if wet sand will get rid of it. But you can see, actually I think maybe I did burn a little bit of the paint underneath it with the 3M eraser wheel. Not that it matters, and that's the cheap Amazon brand too, so if you want good stuff, get the 3M. So yeah, you can see right here where it sticks up, but honestly it's not as bad as I had intended. But you can see that charcoal metallic gray underneath it. So let's go ahead and smooth all of this out. Probably like 1500 to 2000 grit sandpaper. We're gonna wet sand it and see how it turns out. This is 1500 grit sandpaper. So right here I can definitely feel the paint getting thinner and thinner, and which I don't really want it to get like thin and get rid of the paint. I just need the edges to smooth out. So I'm really just going to focus on the edges. So up here is better, but down here you can still feel it. I guess they applied the paint a little thicker down there. I mean, this really wouldn't be that big of a deal. You'll see it through the wrap, but if we put another sticker here and here, it won't be that noticeable. It'll actually help us line it up with the new emblem that we purchased. Let me get this side down a little bit more, and then let me sand this side down a little bit more, and we'll just get a practice piece, a sample piece, and put it on here and see if all of this is visible underneath. Yeah, you can still feel the lump a little bit. It's not bad, but I definitely feel like it's going to show through. Don't worry, this isn't the color of the wrap that we're putting on this truck. This is just a leftover one from my LML. Although it would be pretty cool to have all my vehicles wrapped this color. Alright, so I put the wrap on here just to show you guys. I guess from this angle you can't really tell, but let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, you can see the outline, and then once I heat it up it'll get worse. And this is me sanding it smooth. And oh yeah, it's peeling the paint. If I go any more, that's kind of the downside of having crappy paint. So this is about as good as we're gonna get right here, because anything I sand down, it's gonna actually start to eat up into the paint itself more, and it might start to crumble. So what we're gonna have to do is, I still want to sand this smooth on all the areas that we debadged, and I'm just gonna have to buy replacement badging to fill in this gap, so that way it doesn't look awkward. So that's what we're gonna have to do. It's not gonna be a completely debadged truck. We are gonna have to put the badges back on here, but that's just what's happening because of this paint job. But honestly, it's not as bad as I thought. Yeah, you can see the paint peeling from where I sanded it. Hey, that actually might have made it better. I don't know. Oh yeah. So what happened was, after me sanding it, that peeled the black paint, and the underneath it, they didn't even really do any prep work. They literally just like painted right over the existing paint. Don't even think they scuffed it or anything. So yeah, interesting. So we'll go ahead and wrap it. I do have the wrap, just waiting for the right time, and there's a few other things I want to do. This truck has some electrical issues, so the next video we're going to be tackling is this window doesn't work, and there's some really weird funky stuff happening here, like that, which is very confusing, because you would think they did that for the mirrors, but mirrors don't work. Like, the lights on the mirrors don't work. So yeah, it's a really weird setup. So stay tuned, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We got a lot of stuff for this dually, and it's just now getting started.
Like, comment, and subscribe.